Imagine this. You wake up tomorrow and everything in your life is suddenly taken away. Your tasks, your responsibilities, your endless to-do list. All that remains is one single thing you must do today. Just one. Would you feel relieved or completely lost? That question is where our story begins. There was once a man who believed he was doing everything right. He woke up early, worked hard, said yes to every opportunity, attended every meeting, responded to every message, and helped everyone who asked. From the outside, he looked successful, busy, important. But inside, something strange was happening. He was tired. All the time. Not the kind of tired that sleep fixes. The kind of tired that comes from being pulled in 100 directions at once. The kind that makes you feel like you're running fast, but somehow going nowhere. One evening, after another exhausting day, he sat quietly and asked himself a dangerous question. If I'm doing so much, why does it feel like I'm achieving so little? And that's when he realized something most people never dare to admit. Doing more is not the same as doing what matters. Let me ask you something. How many things are competing for your attention right now? Your job, your goals, your phone notifications, your family, your side hustle, your dreams, your fears, your expectations. It feels like everything is important. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Not everything deserves your time. And the moment you accept that, your life begins to change. The idea we're exploring today is inspired by the philosophy behind Essentialism, but we're not here to repeat a book. We're here to uncover a way of thinking that can quietly reshape your entire life. Think of your life like a suitcase. Every time you say yes to something, you put it inside. A new responsibility, a new commitment, a new expectation. At first it feels fine. You can carry it, but over time, it gets heavier and heavier until one day you're dragging it behind you, exhausted, wondering how it got so full. The problem isn't that the suitcase is too small. The problem is you never stop to ask what truly deserves to be inside. We live in a world that celebrates hustle. Do more. Work harder. Stay busy. Say yes. But no one tells you the hidden cost. Every yes you give is a no to something else. When you say yes to unnecessary work, you say no to your peace. When you say yes to distractions, you say no to your goals. When you say yes to everything, you slowly lose control over your own life. Now imagine a different way. Instead of asking, how can I fit more in? You start asking, what truly matters? Instead of trying to do everything, you begin to do only what counts. Instead of being busy, you become intentional. This is where everything shifts. Let's go deeper. There are two kinds of people in this world. The first kind believes everything is equally important. They treat every task, every request, every opportunity with the same level of urgency. Their life becomes a constant rush. They react to everything, they chase everything, and in the end, they feel scattered. The second kind sees the world differently. They understand that most things don't matter, and a few things matter deeply. They don't chase everything. They choose carefully. They focus deeply. And because of that, they achieve more with less effort. The difference between these two people isn't talent. It's not intelligence. It's not luck. It's clarity. Let me tell you a simple truth most people ignore. If you don't decide your priorities, someone else will. Your boss will. Your phone will. Society will. Random people with random requests will. And before you realize it, your life will be shaped by things that were never truly important to you. Picture this. You're sitting at your desk. Your phone buzzes. A message, a notification, a new task. You immediately react. Then another one comes, and another. By the end of the day, you've been busy for hours. But ask yourself honestly, did you move closer to your goals, or did you just respond to everyone else's priorities? This is how people lose control. Not in a dramatic way, but in small, quiet moments. One unnecessary yes at a time. Now here's the shift. Instead of reacting, you begin to choose. Instead of saying yes automatically, you pause. Instead of chasing everything, you filter. You start asking questions like, is this truly important? Does this align with what I want? Will this matter in the long run? And slowly, something powerful begins to happen. You create space, and space is where clarity lives. When your life is cluttered, your mind is cluttered. When your mind is cluttered, your decisions become weak. But when you remove the unnecessary, you begin to see clearly. And when you see clearly, you act with purpose. Let's talk about something uncomfortable. Most people are afraid to say no. They worry about disappointing others. They fear missing out. They don't want to look rude or selfish, so they say yes, even when they don't want to. And every time they do, they betray their own priorities. But here's the truth no one tells you. Saying no is not selfish. It's necessary. Because if you don't protect your time, no one else will. Think about the most successful people you admire. Do you think they say yes to everything? No, they are extremely selective. They guard their time like it's their most valuable asset, because it is. Now imagine your day with this mindset. You wake up and ask, what is the one thing that truly matters today? Not 10 things, not 20, just one. And you give it your full attention. No distractions, no multitasking, just deep, focused effort. At first, it might feel uncomfortable. You might feel like you're not doing enough. But over time, something surprising happens. You start making real progress. Because when you focus on what matters, your efforts multiply. Let me give you a simple example. Imagine trying to water 10 plants with 1 glass of water. Each plant gets a little, but none of them grow properly. Now imagine watering just 1 plant. Fully. Consistently. That plant thrives. Your life works the same way. Another powerful shift happens when you stop chasing urgency. Not everything that feels urgent is important. And not everything important feels urgent. That's the trap. Notifications feel urgent. Deadlines feel urgent. People demanding your attention feel urgent. But your long-term goals, your health, your growth, they often feel quiet. Easy to ignore. Until one day, you realize you've neglected what truly matters. So you begin to flip the script. Instead of reacting to urgency, you act on importance. Even if it doesn't feel exciting. Even if no one is watching. Even if it's slow. Because you understand something most people don't. Consistency in the right direction beats chaos in every direction. Let's pause for a moment. Close your eyes and think about your life right now. What are you doing that doesn't really matter? What are you saying yes to? Just because it's easier than saying no? What is draining your energy without giving anything meaningful back? Now imagine removing those things. Imagine your life with less noise, less pressure, less distraction, more clarity, more focus, more control. That's not a dream, that's a choice. But here's the catch, it's not easy. Because saying no feels uncomfortable. Because letting go feels scary. Because focusing on less means trusting that it's enough. And most people don't trust that. They think more is better. More tasks, more opportunities, more commitments. But more is not better. Better is better. Now let me tell you something powerful. You don't need more time. You need better choices. Everyone gets the same 24 hours, but not everyone uses them wisely. The difference lies in what you choose to ignore. Yes, ignore. Because success is not just about what you do, it's about what you refuse to do. Think of a sculptor. He doesn't create a masterpiece by adding more clay. He creates it by removing what doesn't belong. Your life works the same way. You don't build a meaningful life by adding more. You build it by removing the unnecessary. And once you start doing that, something magical happens. You feel lighter, clearer, more in control. And most importantly, more aligned with what truly matters to you. Let's bring this home. You don't need to change everything overnight, you just need to start noticing. Noticing what drains you. Noticing what matters. Noticing where your time actually goes, and then slowly, intentionally, choosing differently. Because at the end of the day, your life is not defined by how much you do. It's defined by what you choose to focus on. So here's the question I want to leave you with. If you had to remove 90% of what you're doing, what would remain? That answer. That one thing. That's where your real life begins. And maybe, just maybe, the life you're searching for isn't hidden somewhere far away. It's buried under everything you don't need, waiting for you to finally let go.